Hi, my name is Bennett with Answers Not Excuses Fitness Training. Today is Trainer Tip Tuesday. What we're going to do today is go over a different variation of a Superman exercise. Superman gets attached to a lot of different things, but this one is typically known as the one where you lay on your stomach and lift everything up. We're going to go over a different variation of that might help you a lot with your shoulders. All right, so we're going swimming. So the regular Superman is where you lay on your stomach and lift everything up and hold it there, or potentially do reps. You're working on your spinal erectors and basically everything along your back that is responsible for lifting your spine and your body up into extension. If it doesn't fire, you won't lift up. If you're too tight, you can be inhibited, not be able to lift up too, but that's a different story. But essentially it's going to work everything on your posterior chain or just everything behind you. So a lot of times you hear a lot about mirror muscles, and you'll see guys a lot of times just focus on what they can see and neglect what they cannot see. So this is an exercise that's going to focus on things you cannot see as far as when I first look into a mirror. So what we're going to do is called the Superman swimmer though. It's going to be adding an upper body element into this exercise. So the regular Superman, whether you're holding it or doing reps, typically you're here. You're going to have your head in a neutral position. And then I'm going to try to keep my arms and my legs even. I'm going to lift up as high as I can. Now this a lot of times is strived to be held for a minute at a time. At times you'll see people do reps as well. Also a great variation. Now what we're going to do, I call a swimmer, because what we're going to do is we got your arms above your head now. Just like before, I'm going to lift them up and hold them, but I'm going to reach my hands back and down like I'm swimming. So we're going to do that for reps. So my lower body is going to stay static. So I'm going to lift that up and hold it there. My upper body is going to come up and be static for a second, but then I'm going to squeeze back and down my shoulder blades. So that's a phenomenal exercise for a lot of different reasons. When you look at your lower body, that's going to be responsible for helping lift or tilt your pelvis. And you're going to be using your glutes and your hamstrings and your low back in order to do that. Especially if you don't have access to some gym equipment potentially, this is going to be a great alternative. But not only that, when you lift your arms up above your head, when you're laying with your chest towards the ground, your low traps that attach the bottom of your shoulder blades here, they depress your shoulder blades, and they also are responsible for keeping your arms up when you're doing that. So when you're doing that and getting that shoulder flexion is what this is called. Anytime I'm in this position, those little guys got to kick on in order to keep that up. Most people are ridiculously dominant in their upper traps. When they do shrugs or anything like that, they never do anything to target their lower ones. So they start to get a lot of different imbalances, and this is something that can help to alleviate that as well. So give this exercise a shot. Eventually this is something you can hold with light weights. If you're doing it and your arms start dropping, below your ears, you want to be able to get them up at least that high before you start adding weights. And you need to be able to consistently do that. You can even drop the weights when you starting to do that, as far as reps go. This is going to be a higher repetition exercise. You're not going to try to max lift this. You're looking more at anywhere between 12 to like 20 reps, depending on the speed you're going and whatnot. But if you're starting out with, we want to try weight, and you can do that, maybe even just start with 3 pounds. So that was Trainer Tip Tuesday, and I hope you found that helpful.